everything okay. And now all the team lead, you should already enter your information here. Great, everybody enter here. What I'm gonna do is I'm going through team 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody, you can get the link in Discord channel. Announcement, cohort 6 pitch, and put it here, right here. Okay, so the sequence want to present and Product Manager will present designer, and you choose which one to join, and same thing the other PM. If your idea get killed within 24 hours, bad ideas get killed. And then you need to join other people's team, okay? Whoever present, 4 minutes to pitch, 2 minutes Q&A all together in total. And then everyone else who are interested, you can put your name here, interested, put your name here. And then the team lead, if the idea is not killed, and team lead need to confirm your official join the team, they can move your name to the team member session, right? For whatever you're interested, put your name here. That's what we got. But I suggest you guys put like choose 3 multiple ideas. Don't do like 10. Don't be interested in all of those. It's very, very hard to prioritize later on. Okay, cool. All right. So now, without further ado, let's get started. Team number 1, Sarah. I'm going to time all of you guys. Okay, so we experiment yesterday. Sarah, allow presenting. Everyone can present. Right, can see the 4 minutes presentation, 2 minutes Q&A. No more than this, okay? Sarah, are you ready?
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I see it. True North, perfect. All right, let's get started.
Yeah, let's go. Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah. I'm here to talk about True North. It's an AI career coach that delivers end-to-end guidance from exploration to action. It is personalized and also combines real-time labor market insights to guide users on their tailored pathway. Just in the video, you don't have to use the Zoom tools. Raise your hand if you knew you wanted to be a product manager when you were in high school or when you started college. How would you even known that it existed? And then if you're mid-career and you're ready for a change, things aren't really working, what's your guidance there? You talk to your friends, you talk to ChatGPT, you Google things, you kind of like flounder on your own, but there's no real clear way forward, and it's confusing for a lot of people. According to recent research, 50% of people are unhappy in their jobs. Most tools today assume that you just need to like polish up your resume and practice some interviewing skills and fix your LinkedIn, and then you're good to go. People don't know what jobs exist, and that problem is only going to get bigger. They don't know how to pivot, and they don't know how to keep up with the rapidly shifting job market. Wrong choices are really expensive, wasted time, wasted money and resources. Solution I'm proposing is our AI career co-pilot. It acts as a personal career strategist. It's proactive. It's always available. It combines what matters to you, your skills, your motivations, your values, along with what's happening in the real job market today. It does not just suggest jobs. It charts the entire path, adjusting as the market and your needs change. It is not a resume tool. It is a real-time career co-pilot. Here are some of the key features that we would have. The high level is the proactive, not reactive AI chat, which could be voice or it could be text, real-time job matching, a dynamic career canvas, and breaking the journey down into clear steps with accountability and nudging, and connecting people to training resources. I want to highlight the job market data. We could use databases like ONET and BLS to give us some stable resources, along with more up-to-date things like Lightcast for what's happening moment to moment. We would also integrate validated career and skills assessment tools, which I can pull from my background because I worked as a career counselor and coach. Here are some of our target users. Instead of looking at youth, I want to look at adults. Like I want to look at young adults, what's happening with as they transition into in and out of college, career changers, mid-career pivots, and emerging jobs. Here are some of the pain points that we would be addressing. For people who don't know what role fits them, we would be collecting like a robust personalized profile so that we can give intelligent matching. For people who don't know how to move forward or lose momentum, there's like structured steps and accountability. where we will be using real workforce signals to give real-time job data so people aren't just like seeking a job that's dying, basically. And using AI reasoning for personalized rationales, not just generic input. Competitive landscape is that there is no end-to-end competitor. Yes, you can talk to ChatGPT. You are going to get generic results that are not personalized to you, and it's not going to proactively reach out to you. You have to know what questions to ask it. And why now? The kind of traditional roadmap is broken. You don't just get a degree and then get a job and then retire. AI and automation are reshaping entry-level roles and creating new roles that people are not aware of. And our youth is showing significant signs of anxiety related to their future careers, and it's impacting their mental health. Our tools haven't caught up, and we are here to fill that gap. Thanks.
Very well prepared. Sarah, I think this is very straightforward for your idea. Anyone have any questions, by the way? Not just my questions, because you guys need to decide if you want to join her team or not. Of course, I decide kill or not. Okay, if not kill, you decide you want to join her team or not. Anyone can ask any questions. Okay, so given the 2 minutes countdown for Q&A, I do have a very quick question. So I think this is very straightforward. It's not that hard in terms of AI can guide people. How do you find additional resources for different type of professions? Like product management is very different, software engineering is very different, right? All those guide, I think that's where the additional training data is very critical. We cannot give general advice.
Right.
So did you look up different kind of data so give them for different type of career paths?
I mean, I researched the databases like the ONET and the BLS, and there's some like more traditional free resources, and then there's some like slightly more expensive, not free, more up-to-date resources, and I'd like to use both of them. And then I would also be interested in creating some sort of like scraper so we can see what's happening in a more current sense, like who's getting what jobs, what their traits are, like like those insights I think are going to be really important.
I see your product definitely can be done by AI. Your biggest challenge is organizing unstructured data. You get it from many different places and also identify authorities. Right. But this is very, very legit product people can build. And don't have any questions. You guys need to decide if you want to join her, okay? Team leader, very important. No? Okay, if no question, team 2, idea 2, please get started. Start sharing your screen. We're very on time. Good job, Sarah. Kick off today's meeting on time and great presentation, very well prepared. Good job. Okay, awesome. Next team, number 2, start. Yes, you guys all have the link. You know who's next. Okay, just go bang, bang, bang. Let's go. Okay, 4 minutes. Let's go. Parency, let's go.
Yeah, 1 minute. I'm adjusting my screen. I apologize for that. All right, cool. So the context is AI adoption is getting mainstream. According to a Stanford AI Index report, 78% of the orgs are using it, but governance hasn't kept up. Regulations are here. The pressures are mounting. The EU AI Act, NIST, they're here. And consumer trust is getting fragile where AI is exploding everywhere. So the key takeaway here is the governance is no longer optional, it's getting sales. It's about gating sales, partnerships, building trust in your consumers, especially if you're building AI products or AI apps. So for the investor, the regulatory tailwinds create demand pull, and that's a very important signal that I'm seeing in this market space. The context is most AI systems today, whether they're products or apps, they ship without built-in compliance, or there's some kind of bolt-on that they do after the fact. The current governance approaches are failing. There's scattered tools, but not one unified trust signal for the consumer or the user. So for product leaders, it's about stop losing time and deals, and because compliance is missing, or the trust signal is missing for adoption for your product or your AI app that if you're an enterprise. And for engineers, it's about piecing together bias, drift, and explainability silos and be able to deploy your products very easily without having to worry about building the governance and the trust signal. So it's a greenfield opportunity in many ways, in a category defining way. So when I looked at the market space, there is enough demand for this because of the explosion of AI. And what we're looking at is large enterprises are feeling the pressure, but they move slowly and they're very fragmented, or the tools that are there are very consultant heavy. What we are focusing on is the mid-size SaaS, whether it's the horizontal SaaS or the vertical AI products, which is where a lot of new AI apps or products are deployed. We are not chasing Fortune 500 enterprise platforms at this time because the idea is they're already doing the work in a very siloed manner, and we want to lower the barriers for adoption for this particular product, Aegis AI. So when you think about our ICP, my goal is that the AI-enabled SaaS vendors is where the ideal ICP is, but we might not start with it. I might start with the consumer AI apps, even though they don't have the sense of urgency around compliance, but they do need to differentiate themselves in a very crowded market space. AI-enabled SaaS vendors is where the ideal ICP is. The SMBs with AI apps is where I think the market expansion opportunity is for us, for Aegis AI. So ICP personas and trust signals. I look at this as two different dimensions. The buyers, they care about the proof signals because they are the money spending the money. And the developers care about low friction integration. So when we get this product out there, we want to make sure we satisfy both these personas and their needs, at least from a journey standpoint and an experience standpoint. There is a ton of competition. So the key takeaway for us, for me here is that I am not in an competition is a good sign that I'm in the right segment. The solution that we are thinking about is Aegis AI sits between the upstream systems where the telemetry data is being produced by the disparate tools, surface a trusted and unified signal for consumption downstream, whether it's sample dashboards or reports, where builders can move faster, embed AI as they launch their AI apps or products, and customers see proof and trust. So the components that you see here, we'll dive into that later. It's a big ARR. I'm projecting the serviceable obtainable market at 5 million to 30 million ARR in the next 3 to 5 years. And I'm out of time. I'm going to stop here and see if there are any questions.
Anyone, if you have a question, feel free to unmute yourself. Let me start with the first question.
Sure.
I am a little bit confused regarding how exactly the trust interface as well, how it works. So basically any company use AI, you tell them the trust score?
Yes,
exactly?
that is exactly what I'm thinking it will be. It will be a compliance and a trust. It'll be the trust score will be a composite score of the different things that particular product cares about, the bias, because in each industry might care about different set of metrics, right? It's about bubbling all of them into a trust score and giving them a badge, right? Hey, we believe that it's a bronze, silver, gold kind of a trust badging system.
So who reads the trust score? Customers or B2B company read the trust score of any AI app? Is that like that?
Yeah, I mean, any AI app that is deployed, it has a consumer, right? The consumer or the customer can be an enterprise or it could be an individual.
Okay. Then you get the trust score for any users to tell them, is this AI app trustworthy or not?
Yeah, and it'll have a click. It's it's the quality mark, so to speak, right? You'll see it, you click on it, and you get to the details and what is the breakdown of that composite score.
Interesting.
I haven't found anything in the market space for this particular trust signal is what I'm calling it as.
Totally. I am just thinking how many people really want it, because right now we're using Phantom in my company to do all the note taking. So we just use it.
I mean, if you look at it from a consumer app perspective, which is what a lot of the builders here are doing, the sense of compliance is not there. And I also think even the trust factor, they're not really, everyone is launching right now with the explosion that's going on, right? So they're finding product market fit. And once they get into a growth phase where there's sufficient competition, I think even the consumer apps will need to differentiate themselves, and governance could be the differentiator. At least if you look at it from that. But B2B, I think I've seen healthcare companies launching apps, but they don't have a trust score, which means as they continue to scale, they are going to have these problems. And we all know consumers
that, but I'm not going to be like.
Good, sorry.
Is someone making comment or what? No. Okay. So we're out of time. 30 seconds for anybody have any follow-up questions. No, if not, thank you, Currency. Each cohort will have several B2B ideas. See if people love this idea, and this is very, very advanced enterprise. I think we'll start from B2B for sure. Okay, so
yeah, I mean, I started
one,
with the enterprise, but I pivoted over to product. So
yeah. Hey guys, team three, get ready. Team three.
I think that's me and
Okay.
Dr. Nancy.
Kim, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen.
It's loading. Okay, let's go.
Okay, do you see it? Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Kin, and I like to have a bit of fun. So I'm trying to build Mira, your AI assistant. So a little backstory. One of my favorite superheroes has always been Iron Man, not because of the flashy suits or even because he's brilliant, but because he has to focus on what matters the most, building. So when Tony Stark is in the lab, you have Pepper Potts running the business and Jarvis, his AI assistant, managing everything else. Now, I can't build you a Pepper Potts, but I believe we can build a Jarvis. And that's what Mira is all about, giving every professional the same leverage, the freedom to focus on what truly matters. So I'm going to go through these slides very quickly, but the problem, executives today are overwhelmed, and not even executives. Everyone today is overwhelmed. Half of them spend nearly a third of their day on tasks that don't move the needle. That's more than a full workday wasted every single week. You have 50% of executives spending 30% of time on routine tasks, 8 to 12 hours a day, lost to busy work, and 16 plus hours a week wasted on low value work. So that's why executive assistants and chief of staffs exist. They're incredible. They save hours of time and driving real return on investment. But here's the catch. Not everyone gets the Pepper Potts. The common people like us, we sit on the right, where we don't really have a lot of help. Assistants are expensive, human bandwidth is limited, and scaling them beyond the C-suite is nearly impossible. So Mira, that's what I'm envisioning building. It's our own personal Jarvis. It's proactive, it's always on, and it's scalable. It doesn't just answer questions, it manages your emails, book appointments, preps your day, and even makes calls on your behalf. But that's a later MVP. Mira democratizes the return on investment on executive assistants and chief of staffs, pulling that leverage into everyone's hands. So you might ask, okay, how does Mira work? What's MVP 0 work? What are we actually building? So here's how we're going to execute Mira. We're going to focus on the simplest and highest impact pain points, which is email and scheduling first. Mira will summarize your inbox. It will highlight priority actions. It will manage your meetings, and it'll give you daily start and end of day briefings. Just like an executive assistant, when you walk into the office, you can say, hey, what are my most important schedule for the day? What are my most important meetings? And what are the emails that I missed? And maybe what tasks can I scrape from the meetings? All of that Mira will do. The goal isn't to do everything at once. The goal is to execute flawlessly on 1 or 2 high value use cases from day one that builds reliability and trust. And that's how we expand Mira into the full Jarvis vision. The market is massive. Almost 3/4 of leaders rely on assistants, but millions of professionals who need one can't afford one. That's billions of dollars in lost productivity, and Mira is built to capture that opportunity. So here's where execution matters. Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant, we all know about them, but they promised us a Jarvis, but what we got was a timer, a weather app, and a lot of errors. A lot of, hey, Alexa, can you do this? And then we end up repeating ourselves multiple times. The result, the public doesn't really trust assistants to handle important tasks. And I believe that's our edge. Mira starts narrow, email and scheduling and task, and executes flawlessly on day one. When I interviewed a bunch of people, their most important aspect was trust and reliability. We're going to enter the market B2C first with a freemium model that builds adoption and trust, and then premium tiers unlock advanced features, and then later we're going to enter the B2B market where we can connect to things like Slack, Jira, and everything else. And then we can even have our own agents or our employee agents talk amongst each other to manage scheduling. So in terms of competitive landscape, I'm not going to summarize this. I'm happy to share this with everyone. But essentially, Siri, it's all reactive, it's siloed. Alexa Plus, it's mostly home-based. Google Assistants, they're weak at workflow orchestration. ChatGPT, they're not optimized for productivity. Claude is strong reasoning but lacks integrations. And other third parties, they're nowhere near where they need to be in terms of utilizing AI. Yes, the space is heating up, but...
In overtime, very
Okay.
overtime. You even use Q&A time. You have 30 seconds. Do you want to finish?
No, I think that's it. I mean, reaction to...
If not, 30 seconds, Q&A
Yep,
time.
go
Anyone
ahead.
have any questions? Anyone have any questions? Okay, if not, I want to comment something. The idea, the vision is really big, but I also like the fact that you say cut down from just email scheduling and manage email doing scheduling. So it sounds cool, but something you forgot to analyze is Google already trying to write your email. They can help you do this. I've been using that to communicate with my landscapers. So they write for you, but Google will not automatically schedule for you. So you should look at what other people already have been doing, and your idea may or may not be just easily wiped out by existing Google features. But right now, clearly nobody's doing that. I do believe if can be done in the right way, even managing email scheduling stuff should be something early adopter willing to use.
Yep. One of the
Okay.
key things I missed, Nancy, it won't take more than too much time right here. It's voice only. I think that I forgot to mention that. So we're not gonna have you like a busy person entering things into their phone or into a computer. It's all going to be voice based. So you can actually talk to the AI. So as long as you press, you start the app and you say, okay, just leave it on. You're always going to be able to talk to it.
I see.
So it's voice first, but of course we're going to have a text input as a secondary option.
Voice first, and then you tell your AI agent help you to manage email and schedule meeting.
Right.
As an MVP.
Right. Just like a real personal assistant, when you walk into the office, hey, Mira, how do I organize my day? What are the things that, are the most important?
Yeah, something called Motion, and Joe put Motion as a competitor. You should check out. Okay, we're over time. Let's bring the next team. Kim, I want you to do more research, right? Motion, other thing can be done, or maybe leverage other people's API. I think the use case is very straightforward. It's about, can this easily be built or can be done, right? And why other people haven't done it yet? Because this vision is very straightforward. Okay, cool. All right. So next team, get ready. Who is the next team?
It's me, Judy.
Judy, go ahead.
Yeah, so let me share my screen.
Okay, Kim, the homework. Everyone, if I give you homework to do further research, you need to put your homework response in the Discord channel by the end of today so that I can make decision tomorrow morning within 24 hours regarding what product idea to kill. Okay, cool. Judy, go ahead.
Yeah, so the product idea that I have is an AI personal styling co-pilot that brings confidence in every outfit, which is smart, sustainable, and affordable. So the problem is every morning I stand in front of my closet and feel like I have nothing to wear, even though it's full. I believe it's every single girl's inner voice, maybe men as well. And the personal style, like the styling, costs usually $200 to $500 per hour. And the consumers are easily to getting the shopping fatigue, which they are willing to buy new instead of reusing. And also the Gen Z and the millionaires want sustainability. So the solution we are providing is your AI personal styling co-pilot, 24 hours, 7 days. Bring confidence in every outfit. So it starts with scan and digitize your closet. And also it provides a daily outfit recommendation. So for example, 18-degree morning meeting, can you give me like some recommendations? And then the AI will pop up 3 options for you to try. And you can pick anyone and put a virtual try on with your body slot. And also it can be adaptive to your budget. So AI, can you show me like a $50 Sarah version of a $500 Prada look? And also it anchors on reusing it instead of buying new. So show me 3 ways to restyle my old pair of jeans. So how it works. So the inputs are the classy photos, your body profile, and also your style preference. You can put in your brand's preference or your style preference, some bloggers OOTD that you like, and also the weather and events. The AI core are the vision model that can auto text your closets, and also the outfit generators based on rules and embeddings. And in the MVP, I want to have a 2D virtual try on, and probably in phase 2, I want to introduce the 3D like avatar. And I want to make the app fun and interactive by introducing the RAG chat-based stylist copilot. So the outputs are the daily looks recommendation, event preparation, and also the sustainability tracker, and also shopping links. So the market and users are primarily the young professionals and Gen Z are aging from 22 to 40-year-old. They are style conscious and budget aware. So the secondary could be parents are dealing with the wife's clothes and the husband's clothes and the kids' clothes, and they have to change for every season. So there are hundreds of clothes in the closet. And also event-driven users such as the event planners or salespeople. So the market is huge. It's a 1.2 trillion global fashion e-commerce. So, and it's easy to get the early like adopters, such as the TikTok, the Instagram, maybe the Red Note in China. So they're already the fashion bloggers using this to taking the OOTD photos. So why now and why us? Demand, demand, demand. The fashion e-commerce growing really fast, and especially for Gen Z, they want personalization and also sustainability. And also the AI models that have been involved, such as the vision model, the trial model, the RAG chatbot or recommendation system are more consumer ready. And our competitors, such as StyleDNA or Stitch Fix, they are more focusing on shopping and buying more, but we are more focusing on reusing and classy first. So call to action. So the MVP I want to build is a classy scan and also an outfit generation and a virtual try on. So I'm looking for engineers, data scientists, and the designers to build this MVP together. And let's leverage AI to make styling more scalable, personal, and affordable. So how we make the money? So we can start with the freemium. So the user can upload maybe up to 10 photos for free. But if they want to upload more photos to be more organized, they need to pay like $9.99 per month. So that's basically all that I want to cover for today. Thank you for listening, and I'm open to questions.
Cool. Anyone have any questions? This idea is very straightforward. Did you look up different kind of image recognition models since we discussed yesterday, Julie?
Yeah. So yesterday, I think King Kai, like they have like he has recommended me to look into like Google like AI model, something like that, like Nano Banana. Yeah, I haven't looked into in details, but I do some research in the names of the models. I believe this is the currently like a mature like models that can be choose. Sorry, Nancy, I can't hear you. You are on mute.
So your homework by tonight, I want to submit some examples of clothing stuff. You have used those whatever Google models. See what it look like today. See if it's working. It's entry level. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Idea is very straightforward. We'll see how much it can do can be done by AI today.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Okay. Anyone, any other questions? I understand you will be joining the team if the idea is not killed. So any questions?
What makes this this product? I think it's a great idea. First of all, I think it's something I've also been noodling on as well. I think some inspiration I got was through companies like Stitch Fix or Rent the Runway, right? And so What makes this sticky, and how do you get a moat around this? Because it seems like it's a very replicable, or like what's the IP there that's that kind of protects you from long-term growth, I guess.
Yeah, so I think I've mentioned it here. So like the major competitors are StyleDNA or Stitch Fix, and also Amazon Fit, but they are all persuade the consumers to buy more. So they have the shopping links, and they recommend to you to buy more and more and more. So your closet are full and full and full. So our model are focusing on reusing instead of buying more. And also with you have more like a closet data information and also your personal reference, like preference. So the model could be smarter and smarter. So they can, like the model can understand what kind of the style that you like and what is your like maybe
I think that problem is being solved by Rent the Runway because, I don't want to get into semantics right now, but I think your premise is that you don't want to buy more clothes. You want to keep your closet as it is.
Yes.
But you also want to rotate through styles.
Right.
And that's specifically what Rent the Runway is doing.
I think Run the Way is doing like you can rent the other people's pieces, right? But I have tried some renting as well, but personally, I don't think it's very commercialized way to share the clothes because people like they may have the concerns of the hygiene or the size or whatever, right? But I think for Run the Way, it's more focusing on sharing. But for our model or our products, it's more focusing build your own personalized closet.
Yeah, so I think it's a problem that the problem is you kind of focused on. I think that's probably the differentiation there. So okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Over time, continue conversation in the Zoom chat or in the Discord channel. Ideally in the Discord channel, so the metric can be saved. So next one, you all have the sequence. Next one, let's go.
I'm next, Anita. Let me share my screen.
Awesome. Judy, can you stop sharing? So Anita can pull up her slides.
Where do you share screen? Oh my gosh, I have so many things up. Sorry, can someone tell me where to share screen?
There's a green button towards the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Share. Judy, can you stop sharing?
Okay, can you all see my screen?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, let me
reset timer. Let's go.
Okay.
4 minutes start.
Okay. Well, I can't find where to put. Okay, so yeah, so I'm working on the idea that I have is MediMinder, and MediMinder is like a healthcare assistant. So when you go to a hospital, you have your thing. So it's supposed to be like totally controlled and managed by you. So it's a B2C product. And the whole idea is just to never forget what matters at the doctor's office, because everyone has experienced that. Before you go, you have all the symptoms. The doctors ask, do you have any questions? And you're like, no. And then as soon as you get in your car, you remember all these questions, right? So this is supposed to help you with your doctor's visit and things like that. It also suggests, so in between visits, you can put in symptoms, and it suggests questions to ask. And then one of the biggest feature is being able to transcribe information. So the doctors, sometimes they speak so fast, they're always in a hurry, they only give you 5 minutes. So it's able to transcribe like Otter does and gives you a summary with action items and also follow-ups like, okay, ask about this, do you need a follow-up, and questions like that. And so I looked up, I think out of the 50 states, 37 states in the United States, you only need like one person consent to record. But I don't see why any provider would have an issue as long as it's not a video recording, it's just a voice recording. So that could be something to keep in mind. But regardless, most of the states, you don't need both people to consent to record. So yeah, so that's what it does. It reminds you as you're able to give questions, keep track. It's not supposed to replace your physician. So it's just supposed to bridge to make you more confident in your health between you and the physician. So it's a bridge between both. And It's helping elderly patients. Like I mentioned yesterday, my father is so scared of going to the hospitals because he's like, I don't understand what they're saying. He's consenting because they ask you big things like, oh, do you want to do a surgery? And he would just say yes without actually processing what they're asking. So this would help. I know me, I just missed my children's appointment on over the weekend. Sometimes they give you an appointment card, but you lose it. Sometimes they give you an email, but you can't, or phone call. I miss phone calls. So this way it's right there on your phone, totally controlled by you. Some of these healthcares, they do have their own portals, but you have to remember username. What if you go to the OBGYN, you go to the orthopedics, so many different portals. So in this way, you are able to control everything. And it only has, right now, we're not working on any integration to the healthcare portals. So it only has information that you upload. So the business models is just like a subscription based, like maybe something like $10 a month, or you pay yearly. And this is the first iteration. Eventually, maybe it can grow to a B2B model. Maybe we can work more with the healthcare, but I just wanted people to feel confidence. I wanted it to be like a personal thing. So yeah, so these are some of the so Otter is this, but Otter is just, I don't know if everyone has used it, it's just different. This one is health focus, and it has everything that you need to always feel confident in your health. Your family members, you can add family members, you can add your children, and things like that. So when I looked it up, I don't see any competitor, something that is inclusive and has all of this information. And yeah, 4 minutes. Okay. Yeah, any questions?
Okay, so someone posts in the comments saying that some other hospital has been using something similar. Did you finish your full market research regarding competitors?
Yeah, so I know they have things like Frisia. So that is like the company owned. So they're actually uploading your medical records. So this is a little bit different because those are not really it's the hospitals may not always be on your side, right? So you want to be able to control it. So that's the difference. I haven't seen anyone, so it's like your assistant, but for healthcare. So yeah, I haven't seen any like that where I can pay on my own and just have total control of my healthcare.
So Epic,
Okay.
Epic is the biggest healthcare provider in the
Mhm.
US. They are rolling out an AI. So my wife is a physician, so they already do this. They record every clinical interaction she has. They do a summarization for her and for the patient, and then she just prints it out and gives them, here's what we talked about, here's your next steps, here's your next meeting, and they have access to the Epic system. So and Microsoft is now joining, where Microsoft and Epic have joined, and now they're doing recommendations. Liability is there, so you can't do recommendations medically, but you can give generic recommendations. So Epic and Microsoft are partnering to do something like this already.
So there will be some overlap, right? But the difference is I want to be able to, because again, it's still the doctor just blah, 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 giving you paper, giving you, just feel overwhelmed. I want to be able to own this is my stuff. And I was like, 1 second, I'm going to read the summary and, no, this is what I want to ask. So I just feel like at ease instead of the same, because if they control it, it's just still, what's the difference? Because I know when I go to hospital visit, they say, log in here, see this, see this. I don't even understand all the different jargons, so many paperworks. So that would be the difference.
Okay.
I see. Basically, the same product. One is used by the patient side to better understand ease the situation. I see. Now the other thing is medical record. The what HIPAA? What are different things? Medical record.
So we're not again, you're in control, right? So you still have to access
So
your
you
medical
opt in
record.
yourself.
Yeah, so whatever you put in is, you're controlling what you put in. And of course, sometimes the AI can suggest, hey, upload this, look. So you don't have to put because sometimes they give you a lot of paperwork and you don't really care or need that. AI is guiding you on what to care about, which ones you want to upload and things like that.
So Anita, I want you to finish research regarding medical related things, even recommendations or understanding or transcribing what doctor meant in simple language. Is there any rules saying that we can or cannot do it? I want you to finish research
Okay.
and Just I want to see any rules. If you say there's no rules around, if I tell other people what I want to do, no problem. Put in the Discord channel the reply directly to your original idea. All right, I want to as a homework. That's an open question I want to see. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, next team. Let's go. Next one. Who's next?
Next one would be me.
Okay, let's go. Everyone, just understand your numbers are in the same Excel sheet. Okay, just speed up the process. Anita, good job. Stop presenting, please. Great. You guys are very prepared. Surprisingly, each cohort prepared better than last cohort. Everyone had beautiful slides.
Sorry, how do I stop recording?
Same green button again.
Yeah, but it's only saying share. I don't see stop
or
share.
close. Maybe close the whole tab. Close the at the same time, not start presenting for now.
Okay.
And share your screen. Everyone just need to click next screen. Yeah, there are two sharing, so click the right screen. Okay, let's go.
Okay, hang
4
on.
minutes. Start.
Okay, so idea number 6, I guess, it's called Clearly. It's an AI accountability coach and a community part. So the opportunities, the coaching industry is worth $5.34 billion globally, but traditional one-on-one coaching remain expensive and hard to scale. So Clearly will bridge a gap between the people who want to self-improve and then also the coaches. So these are some other industry data. For example, personal development is a 50 billion industries and grow and project to grow to 86 billions, and habit tracking app from 11 billion to 43 billion within 10 years. So we will target 2 markets, the B2C as a personal AI coach for millennial and Gen Z who cannot afford $200 coaches, 1 daily guidance, and need structure-based coaching sessions. And then also targeting to the coaches, helping them improve their retentions and also scale their coaching program. So the pain point that we're solving for the B2C side, they fail to follow through commitment, they lack structure with between coaching sessions, they cannot afford the coachings, and then for the coaches, they cannot scale it. And then they lose client due to poor engagement. So the competitors are already habit trackers. They like personalizations, journaling app, like accountability, coaching platform, like AI-driven follow-up daily, and then AI companions also like accountability. So the solution with Clearly is an AI personal app with daily check-in. You can use text and voice with smart reminder, reflection, personalized dashboard, and then an accountability community part that can integrate it into already community groups. And then also a coach dashboard using the user data, and then can tailor the coach to target individuals. So the technology stack are pre-trained language model, OpenAI GPT-4.5, behavior checking data, also text-to-speech models, and collection of personalization to help to build a proprietary habit data set and can actually fine-tune the AI to respond better. So I using Figma to just show how it looks. So after you logging, you add your goal here with the dashboard, you can tell what your AI coach, and it can tell you the insight into what you're doing well and what you're not doing well. For example, they're doing well here in like YouTube content for one of their goal, but they're not doing really well on like exercising, and it will tell you like what goal you should do. And then with that, you can also join community that hosted by coaches, and then it will have like accountability prompt that you check in every day, so you can keep you accountable and also have leaderboard and challenges, so that way you can feel motivated to join your goal. And then on the coach side, you can also look at the inside and you can see like what member are dropping, and then whether you can send them personalized motivation messages. That's it. I try to make it as short as possible.
Yeah, Nak, this is the product idea itself is solid, but your scope work is too big. We need to build the key feature first. There's the entire dashboard, so much going on. You need to prioritize the key features, such as like this voice communication is #1 goal, and then this will be like this, and it will be perfect. and then we'll move to other features. Your scope was too big, you need to prioritize. Okay, maybe it's text-based, maybe it's voice-based. But if you can do voice and text, do both will be fine.
It's probably for later, just to like help people, for this. But it's just gonna be base first, because you can like add in your goal, and then when you add in the new goal, like AI will help you generate what goal resonate most with your previous data set, and also to help you achieve the goal, and then you can text it. So it will be text-based first, but I'm just looking for like the future when you can also talk as well. But yeah, it will text-based first.
So Jenna, question. Yeah, everyone should ask
Actually,
questions. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, I was not able to understand the context of the coach that you are mentioning. Initially, I was expecting maybe a study coach, an exercise routine coach, a self-care routine coach, but I was not really able to understand in what area you are focusing on providing a coach for the user.
So this one actually tailored to any goal that you set for yourself. For example, if you just said like, oh, I want to like exercise regularly, like lose 20 pounds, or like I want to learn Spanish. So it really doesn't matter what the goal is, just an AI generated like top 3 habits that you can do to achieve that goal. The coaching come in is like, well, it was generate insight based on how you're performing, based on your habit check-in, but also you can join communities where you actually have like real person coaches, but it's like less expensive because you're just joining communities.
Okay, again, you have
Okay.
prioritization issue. So Jana, what she mean is you it's like a habit building app for anything. Whatever you set a goal, drinking water every 3 minutes, every 3 hours. So it's a goal. So accountability app. But she make it so complex. The product she make it so blown up. Many people does not know what to focus, which is the same feedback I gave you yesterday. Okay, you have this core features, other things. Of time to build it. If not, it's not necessary having other coaches on the platform. Good to have. Not, it's okay. Don't build it. Doesn't matter. But the main thing, we need to finish this and this in this design, something like that. Okay.
So just
Cool.
an AI accountability coach for your goals. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take quick questions. Roshini, question.
Yeah, I just had a quick question about what kind of personas or target audience would you be focusing on for this particular product?
I'm focusing on millennial and Gen Z who want to improve themselves and also seek for accountability, but they cannot afford like one-on-one coaches. So I don't know if you heard of like Commit Actions, like they pay like $500 a month just for coaches to keep them accountable. Like they don't even actually tell you like how to like help you with your goal. They just like keep you accountable. So I personally use habit apps, and when like because the app is like very generic and not personalized to me, and I just keep picking off choose, it's like very hard to sustain on those apps, but it help. So I just want something that more personalized to your own goal, and also have a community to help you push it instead of falling off on your
Okay. Over time. Please continue conversation in the chat. Next team, let's go.
I have idea 18, but I've switched with idea 7, so I'll present now and he'll present for idea
Sure,
18.
go ahead.
Okay. So Helm is your AI CEO for life. You can think of it like your operating system that kind of
Tanisha,
helps
wait.
you.
It's still black screen saying that we're still loading. Your screen's still loading somehow. Or you can make your slides shareable with everybody. I can help you share. I think
Oh, sure.
Yeah, make it viewable by
okay.
everyone. I can help you share. I'm putting the chat now.
Okay, sorry, just a second. Sorry, I think Zoom is lagging for me. Just a second.
Oh, next team, get ready.
You can.
Just in case, what was the time? Oh yeah, it's coming. Yeah. Make it everyone is a viewer. Let's go and share with me.
Are you able to see screen now?
Yeah, we can see screen now. Maybe you can continue, but so slow. It's a frozen screen.
Oh, I think I can fix this and the next team can go on if that's okay.
Yeah. Next team. Who's next? Who's next? Speed. Verify lens. Very cool. Let's Jason, let's go. Jason, you're on mute. Or I think Jason's screen. We couldn't hear you, Jason.
I think
It's
you have
me?
to reset your timer.
Oh, I will. But Jason, I cannot hear you.
Awesome. I'm in a little cubby hole at work, and so it's a different computer and setup. So I apologize.
It's okay. Let's
So,
go.
Jason Gingras, I'm here to present Verify Lens. We're building Verify Lens, the world's first real-time fact-checking platform that verifies claims as they're spoken. Imagine watching a presidential debate and getting instant verification of every statistic within 3 seconds. While traditional fact checkers take hours or days, or there's somebody in the person's ear, our AI-powered system works with live audio from political debates to earnings calls to college lectures. We're creating a universal truth layer for the age of AI-generated misinformation. With 73% of Americans not trusting media or misinformation spreading 6 times faster than corrections, we're making up truth as fast as misinformation. And I just kind of went over that. We're really, politicians claim unemployment is 15% when it's actually 4.3%. Professors may be sharing outdated research as current facts. Public officials, I don't really need to go there, may misrepresent crime rates at a town halls, or corporate leaders maybe manipulate the earnings just a little bit to make things look better. By the time fact checkers respond, millions have already believed and shared false claims. Who needs real-time truth? Our target across multiple domains. Sarah Chin, she's a political journalist with CNN. Marcus Johnson, a college student at NYU. Jennifer Park, an invest analyst at BlackRock. David Thompson, city council member. Dr. Lisa Rodriguez, she's a public health official. And the Williams family, they're just concerned citizens and want to stay in front of things. It's that what is actually true nowadays. No way to verify claims in real time. Too late to matter. Fact checks come days, hours, and the damage is done. It's just politics. Single domain fact checkers miss other misinformation, and who's checking the fact checkers? So the way this system is going to work is we're going to capture any audio via web, mobile, or browser extensions, extract the claims in real time using AI-powered speech recognition, NLP, verify against authoritative resources. We're going to start small for MVP, government APIs, academic databases, financial data, and display verdict with explanations. Hopefully being able to integrate with ChatGPT and do a summary, take some of that information from like a BLS API, which Sarah was talking about earlier, and be able to prove whether that status factual or not. And so this is the way the MVP feature build looks like. It looks a little bit aggressive. There are some stretch items like real-time push notifications, but real-time speech-to-text transcription, AI claim extraction, multi-sources. We're going to start with 5 APIs, confidence scoring algorithm, sub 3-second response time. I've already tested this myself. And then kind of go through getting some of the data sources in there, getting the user interface. We're going to start with the web interface for now. Chrome extension, that's going to be year 2, mobile after that. And from there, I kind of just have an idea. I'm not trying to dictate what the designer should design, but this is just kind of something I was coming up with as far as a mobile Chrome extension or TV companion. And this is me actually taking a simple JavaScript file. I was using the Google text-to-speech, and I was actually speaking into the actual computer, and it was actually highlighting what was true or not based on the script that I was using. So I know it works. It's a massive market opportunity, 10 billion fact-checking market, 73% don't trust media, which I already talked about. There's 500 million people that view political, debates around the world, and misinformation, which I talked about, is spread at 6 times faster than the truth. And this is some of the competitors. Verify Lens checks as all the box. Snopes, I'm sure you're familiar with Snopes, PolitiFact. Naturally, if you're listening to something, you can actually type it in on a computer and check it. But if you're sitting in a debate hall and they say no computers, or if you're sitting at home and you don't want to sit there and type all these different things in, this is very advantageous to have this return real time on your actual device. I'm thinking about a B2C, $9.99 a month, and then being able to cycle through some of those tokens for some of those data APIs, moving into media partners, enterprise, and education and government. And then my 3-year roadmap, I'm thinking foundation first for 2025 and Q4 here, with some little integrations with ChatGPT for the explanations. Year 2, let's go ahead and expand to multiple domains, and then multiple modal AI video and images in year 3. And these are just some of the KPIs that I'm going to track as far as this project is concerned. I think I've taken all the time in legal and compliance and risk, just highlighting that as long as it's a public forum, you should be able to have no issues here. But I did a lot of research in this around what is available, and we'll certainly put some of that legalese into the app itself. Any questions?
Good job doing the presentation. Actually, this is a really good idea. Very good experiment you have done so far. Good job, actually, Jason. I think it's a very, very different and straightforward idea. Very cool. The only thing is the fact, the database of the fact. You need to pull the right database of the fact, or you become fake news yourself. But if all the, it's for you, the data, and this is very cool, very unique, very cool things, and it works out. All the, if people trust you as a true source, this is a real company. This is a real company for the next campaign.
Yeah, I do think it's a very compelling and important problem space. I think what you articulated was super kind of clear. I just have a hard time pressure testing this. Like, what will actually take off? To be frankly honest, I think there's so much inertia that you have to overcome when it comes to how people get their current content and information, that you're going to be like, because we're all creatures of habit, right? So we get our news from Facebook, Reddit, whatever it is, and then for them, and then on top of the inertia aspects, you're asking them to pay for this. So this is like, so it's almost like a double whammy you're facing. So I think you really need to think about the GTM aspects of this and figure out how are you going to overcome these aspects, because and then what's your kind of like, quote unquote, your authenticity or your authenticator to prove that you are the trusted source.
Sure. Yeah, I think the combo, to your point, is taking some of those government APIs and academic APIs, and then bouncing also against ChatGPT or some other model.
I understand that, but even then, people don't trust the government today. So that you have the same people that you're trying to activate and trying to kind of educate and kind of get them to, see the light, quote unquote, for lack of a better word.
But I do think that we can all agree that there's a lot of misinformation, and there is a market here, and I think we all do know that there's not a lot of truth and facts being shared. So that to your point, working on that for the next 4 weeks on a go-to-market strategy will be my homework for sure, because we have to overcome those barriers from social media mostly, right? And some of the algorithms that we will be competing against. But that's definitely some homework.
Yeah, it's more about like, how do you displace how they get information today and get them to create a new habit is the way I would think of it, right?
Cool.
That's a good point.
Over time. Let's take some other people question quickly. Julian? 30 seconds, let's go.
I'm just curious as to, I think it's a cool idea. I'm just very curious about how the data will be pulled and how it's determined that the data is right versus wrong.
I mean, that's definitely, we hope that our government APIs and the data that we're getting from, getting information from is accurate, Julian. So that's a very good point. I think the combination of hitting academic APIs, some of the BLS information, and being able to marry that up with some of the models in real time will truly be something to overcome, as long as we can trust our government, to Sarah's point, and being able to mold that together. But yeah, that's something that we'll certainly have to overcome a little bit on.
Cool, thank you.
Okay, cool. Last question and move on.
Hello.
Bhargavi,
Yeah,
right?
my name's Bhargavi. Yeah, so my question was same. I wanted to ask about the data verification, because most of the data is behind a paywall or is mostly hidden sometimes. So how is this going to search the data?
Yeah, so a lot of these APIs are free. They're public facing. You saw my demo. I was actually hitting the BLS servers, the API endpoints. The one thing we'll have to overcome, or developers are going to have to overcome, is they're going to have to cycle through some tokens, which I was looking at, to be able to, you get so many free calls at a time. So we'll have to create a system where we cycle through some of those tokens, but they're all public facing, those ones that I called out earlier.
Okay, cool. For the sake of time, let's go. Whoever have follow-up question, please put in the chat.
I have another. Should I just do my other one right now, or should we wait till later?
Oh, you have two? Oh, you want to do
Yeah,
both? Okay,
yeah.
Do another one, 4 minutes, another one, then we'll go. The other one is important. Yeah, let's go quickly.
Okay. I'm back to back, but we'll try.
If people have two ideas, I will ask you to combine the ideas, present together, so we'll do it faster and do Q&A all together. So let's go.
All right. Grant Lens, also Lens, I like the Lens word, helps small and mid-sized nonprofits go from grant page to funder-ready draft in under an hour. It turns confusing RFPs or NOFOs, notice of opportunity pages, into clear requirements, a defendable fit score, and a draft that you can send. Unlike prospecting lists or generic AI writers, it reads the funder page for you, shows the exact sentences it used, and then builds either an application pack or a concept brief for your executive. And the big problem here is who you're serving is somebody like a development director, Sarah. She manages 30 plus grants annually, wastes 60% of her time, poor fits. Executive director, James, approves all the grant application. He needs to be in the know. And so being able to get that information over to them is super important. You know, for example, foundation deadline is tomorrow. Drop link in there for the foundation opportunity. And you see that this is an 89% fit score based on your profile, based on what your mission is, based on what your vision is as a nonprofit. And, you know, again, the big problem here is nonprofits lose time to three things: unclear requirements, poor fit opportunities, and empty page problems where they just sit there frozen and not being able to complete. There's hours wasted. These nonprofits are volunteers. And so they really need to be able to match up with grant opportunities that actually do not waste their time, because, you know, it's all volunteers. So do we even qualify? Is it worth it? Where do I start? Our board wants a summary. We sound generic. If I just use Grantify or one of these other systems, it's a very generic application that goes over. So the 3-minute solution, drop a link in our PDF or paste information in, we extract the requirements, we score fit, and we generate the appropriate docs in under 3 minutes. And so again, I was able to do a live demo with this and see that I was a strong fit for this particular grant, and just kind of doing some POCing on myself. And then ultimately, ready to build two nonprofits I've already talked to about Strive CLT, which I'm on the board of, taking care of an underprivileged neighborhood here in Charlotte, North Carolina called Sunnyside. And I'm on the board, or I'm part of the group Center for Digital Equity, trying to remove the digital divide for underprivileged areas. So we already have partners that are ready to kind of help me. I have as executive director, Gwen. She's been writing grants since the 70s, so she's a great knowledge source for me as I get up to speed on all the terminology. And it's certainly a blue ocean. Hey, Instrumental and Grantable and ChatGPT, of course, they don't read the grants and they don't score whether you're a good match. They don't write the docs, and this will actually place citations in also within the actual documents that are generated. And this is kind of the technical architecture, some of the APIs. If anyone's wondering, I was able to add an HTTP client into Visio code, VS Code, and be able to hit the grants API and get information back. So again, public facing, that we can actually get information through. And then of course, the go-to-market strategy, months 1 to 3, free beta, Strive, CLT, CDE would be the pilots. LinkedIn outreach, which I do know, Dr. Nancy, you talk a lot about, and hopefully have 50 users that are starting to use this B2B product in the phase 2 and phase 3. And then just kind of some money as far as annual revenue, returning revenue, depending on how the nonprofit space goes, and that still continues to be something that people are getting funding from as far as these grants, and we don't continue to knock them down. This would be a good opportunity to help these folks help others in the nonprofit space, whether it's in the environment or whether it's the poor and needy. And so again, that's my grant lens, a little spin-off with the word lens again. Any questions real quick?
Okay. Hey guys, we are out of time a little bit because last one,
Sure.
Q&A going back and forth too fast. Anyone have any question on this one? This one is very straightforward. Very clean idea. We just need to find some grant guidance data. I think this is very clean, easy, implementable idea that just can be done. Anyone, any questions? Questions? No? If not, Tanisha, do you want me to share your screen?
Yes, please. That would be great.
Okay, so just tell me when is the next slide I need to click. Okay, I'll be
Sounds
sharing
good.
right now. Start timer. Let's go.
Okay, so this is Helm AI, and Helm, you can think of Helm as your AI CEO for your life, and it would be like an operating system that helps you run your life like a business. Today, we live with countless apps and portals, but nothing really unifies all of them, and Helm changes that by giving you one single proactive dashboard. Next slide, please. Oh, yeah. The previous one, sorry. There we go. So the question everyone faces is, our lives are really scattered. We get bills in our emails, health data in portals, receipts sit in apps, and birthdays get really lost in chats. And Helm would bring all of these streams into one place and turn them into a clear, actionable step. Next slide, please. And this fragmentation in our lives has hidden costs. Since these systems are siloed into email, finance, health, calendars, etc., these hidden costs eventually pile up in late fees or missed renewals or forgotten returns. And while we do have to-do apps right now, these kind of add to the mental load by having to manually insert data into these to-do apps. And the current tools that we do have in place are more reactive. They show up when the problem's already too late. So it tells you when you've already missed renewing your subscription. So next slide, please. And the opportunity here is huge. The productivity software market is already, I think, at around about 60 billion and is expected to more than double by 2030. And the average adult ends up wasting more than 34 hours a month just on admin work. And Helm is going to try and target this problem, trying to save on this time, reduce the stress, and prevent that hidden cost. Next slide, please. Who our target customers would be? Our first customers would be busy professionals between 25 and 45 who manage bills, deadlines, travels, but have very little time to spare. The second segment would be students and gig workers who juggle unpredictable schedules, freelance payments, academic deadlines, and also families who need to coordinate renewals, children's appointments, birthdays, etc. The problem is universal, but these groups just, I think, feel the pain so much more acutely. Next slide. So how does Helm work? Helm would work by connecting Gmail and Google Calendar, and it would find obligations. For the 12-week MVP, for example, we could stick to maybe focusing on bills, renewals, appointments, and returns, and the dashboard would organize them into a today or a this week view and a weekly review. And every item is actionable with one tap. So it would pull links from your email and would suggest links to pay, to RSVP, or to return a label. So, for example, Helm could notify you that your insurance renews every Friday with a one-tap pay button, or that your that your return window closes tomorrow, and it would also show you the return label from your email. Next slide. This is just a roadmap of the direction we could be heading in over the 12-week period. Next slide. The future roadmap. So in the future, Helm could further expand into subscription intelligence, where you can auto-renew, auto-cancel, health integration with medications, checkups, and even travel autopilot. When you end up scheduling tours and travels when you're traveling, getting all of that in one place, getting your whole itinerary in one place, things like that. And also into a household mode so that you can have a shared family coordination task schedule. Next slide. Yep. The competitive landscape right now, yes, competitors exist, but they're really narrow. They're apps that target specific segments. Mint handles finance, Triplet handles travel, MyChart handles health, and To-Do apps handle less. Helm is different in the sense that it unifies across these silos and proactively acts on your behalf. So, yep, in the interest of time, if anyone has any questions.
Okay, anyone questions? If not, I do, am I still sharing? I stop, right? I stop sharing. Okay, cool. If not, my comment is the API integration is very difficult because I think it's easy to do Gmail. You pull when your next bill is coming, we'll give you a reminder. That's no problem. But you want to auto pay which means you integrate with healthcare system, integrate with Amazon, Alexa, it is extremely complicated. And there are so many different options. I think this integration part is too complex, but collecting information is easy. Knowing that when your next bill is coming, by how much, that can be done. Just email reminders, right? So, but doing it after you know the information, execution, integrating with other places to auto pay is very hard. Do you want to make it auto, like one click button auto pay, or you just want to show them when your next bill is coming?
I think we could focus on the autopay later, but to begin with, we can start with extracting important links from the email itself so that it's easily accessible all in one place.
In that case, how many people are just trying to, the value to customers may not be that big. Makes sense to you? As in once you go to one place, you auto pay, but if you do auto pay, that's easy. I think that's a clear value proposition. But auto pay, as I said, is all over the place. In the integrate with 100 different things for different type of customers. The value proposition would be too small if you cut off that part. The ones you cut off is also very hard, really built.
Got it.
That's what we have right now. But anyway, anyone, any questions? If not, let's move on to next one. Next one, let's go. Next one ready? Hello. Huh? No, nobody knows who's the next one. Let me bring up this. Do we cut off something? Okay. So Tina, next one is you. Tina here? No?
Yeah,
yes?
I'm here. I can go with it.
You have two ideas or one?
I have two of them.
Combine them, then we'll do Q&A all at once. Okay, let's go. Reset timer, let's go. Start.
Okay. I have a problem with the PPT. It's getting corrupted, so I still try. Let me know if you see my screen.
No, it's still loading. Next thing, get ready. Next thing, get ready. Is CC here? If CC is not here, Knock, you have another idea? And Greenland's Jason's here. Oh, CC's here. Okay, so get ready if. Oh, it's working. Okay, Tina, let's go.
Okay. Hello everyone, so it's about email sync is an AI-powered platform designed to detect, understand, and improve the emotional wellness of the children, especially in the underserved communities. We use the multimodal inputs like chat, voice, drawing, gamified interaction, and all optional variables to get like holistic view of a child emotion state. Importantly, email sync doesn't just monitor, it actually provides you personalized intervention and a growth journey to help the children to develop into more emotional resilience. We are targeting our users that will include from age 6 to 18 with parents and guardians to want actionable insight in schools or community program that need less scalable emotional wellness support. We are focusing on population who don't have access to consistent emotional guidance. Customer pain points. Children often experience stress, anxiety, mood swings without a support. Parent lack tools to intervene, or there are no existing program at this moment, and whatever they have, it's either a generic, under-resourced, or non-AI. So traditional app often fails to engage children because it's more like boring, which limits the adoption. The market gaps, we are actually multimodal emotion detection. We will be using chat, voice, drawings, games, or some kind of wearables to detect emotions. It's predictive and more proactive support, detecting distress before even it escalates. So personalized growth journey with adaptive coping like exercises, engaging with gamified experience to keep the children interested, and also parents inside they are actionable but privacy safe. To focus like underserved communities, making like emotional wellness more accessible and scalable. Our platform combines AI emotion detection for chat, like voice with optional drawings, also gamification. Children will receive personalized nudges and copying exercises, but parents have a safe dashboard to provide like actionable insights. So making sure children are supported both proactively and consistently. Okay, our competitors, there are Aura, 2D alongside Nemo that addresses a part of this space, but each has their limitation, whether it's limited engagement, school-only access, or lack of personalization. ImmoSync, there differentiates itself through multimodal detection, as I mentioned, through chat and voice chat or anything like that, predictive insights, personalized growth. There's a 8-week MVP here, and our market is a massive market. It's where it exceeds 10 billion by 2030, with schools actively investing in social emotional learning. Globally, it can expand like 25 to 30 billion. We can go
B2 over time.
B2C.
You have 2 ideas. Let's do next idea quickly.
I'm going to
yeah, for people 2 ideas, so pitch both ideas and we'll do Q&A all at once, so it's much faster.
Okay.
Everyone, you enter your name in the Google Sheet regarding which one you're interested. Right now, I only see very few people enter their name. You enter your name, okay, for the ones you're interested.
I'm not seeing my other SharePoint. Having some issues with. Can you see the screen up?
No.
Okay.
You're not sharing.
Oh, okay. Okay. How about now?
It's loading. Yes, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna try quickly this mode. Okay, so Symbia is an AI financial health life simulator. We are actually exploring that. Our vision is to create a tool that projects the financial impact of major life events and offer actionable path. Who we serve at this stage is first financial institution like neobanks, credit unions, fintech apps who want more engaging tool for their users. The second is a consumer such as like the student, a young professional, family, expat, or who are life events that carry like big financial uncertainty. So our focus is more into B2B with B2C as a longer term play. Problems we are tackling is the most tools today only track the past spending, saving, investing. But the real challenge comes like uncertainty about the future. That's where we stand out with like future issues like job changes, relocation, buying a home. So a current solution is very generic and limits to engagement and loyalty. So the idea behind Symbia is to fill that gap with simulation and let people test drive the financial future. Our preferred solution has 4 parts: personalized profiles that bring together income and expenses, simulation for the life event, such as buying a home, moving abroad, clear plain language dashboards, recommendations, so insights are easy to act on, and a white label API so banks and fintechs would integrate this capability. And we also see a potential of AI to flag financial risk early, helping people like prepare for the crisis in the future. Competitive landscape, here are some of the things that you listed. And you see Symbia stands out. The idea is different, like focus, more predictive live event simulation. We're the only player combining proactive risk detection, holistic planning, and B2B integration opportunity. Existing data fine tuning to bring this. We did use like C's data stream, use input like API like Played. We did start with Monte Carlo and rule-based models that fine-tune using anonymized partner. This stage approach would be like cost low while improving accuracy of the platform. Why Symbia? An opportunity here is to be the first mover in AI-driven live event simulation. The model could create dual revenue stream subscription for consumers, SaaS for institutions. And the most importantly, the platform could drive like deeper engagement and trust because it helps the people not just to look back, but plan ahead in confidence. That's for now. And I did like to have any questions you have.
Anyone have any questions for both of our ideas? Hands up, let's go.
I had a question about emo-sync specifically. I was wondering when you're thinking about detecting the emotions or concerns with children, what kind of data set are you thinking about training AI on, since that is something that the space is really lacking right now, being able to have a strong data set to analyze based on?
So right now I haven't done a lot of research on this, but I know that we will be depending on the share, like chat, voice chat, any kind of stuff that detects the sentiment and emotion of the users there, and that's how the data will be collected. I haven't deep dig in that, so I'm still in the stage of like trying, to where accurately we can gauge, but the most things will come like chat, voice chat, detecting the emotion of the users from whatever the users are doing over their phone or, that kind of stuff. So.
Okay, so my struggle is detecting teenagers' emotions actually very difficult, only based on chat or face detections of types, and also how often teenagers will show you their true thoughts because they're teenagers. So that's my struggle here. I just think the implementation wise regarding do teenagers literally want to do it, and then your parents force your teenager to do it. I don't think teenagers listen to parents anyway. So the second idea, which is simulate financial stress regarding the money, how much money goes up and down. I think idea can be done, but what's the value behind it? Like, my question is, do people want to have that kind of simulation?
So it's more like a future, right? So you want to, if you want to move I think I need more research work in there to get how to get the people to get use of this app while predicting your future, right? So it can be triggered by the bank or any financial
Yeah, I think when you think about the user side and another idea, we need to think more like, but your idea is making user to use it. I think that's a problem. In short, like, do they actually want to use it? So I want you to think more and respond in the Discord channel. Okay, Cici, let's go. TC, you're on mute. You're on mute. You're still on mute.
Okay, how about now?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, can you guys see my kind of Word document there?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let me start the presentation by just asking you guys one question. How many times have you tried a workout video or nap and only lose interest after a week? I think the answer is probably too many times. So most of us has been there. The problem is this workout, one size fit all. They don't adapt to your goals, your progress, or even your mood. On the flip side, personal trainers do provide a level of customization, but they're expensive and out of reach for, majority of us. This is the gap where we want to solve with personal trainer AI. So personal trainer AI is like having a personal trainer in your pocket, available anytime, anywhere. It creates fully personalized workout experience that adjusts to your goals, preferences, and progress. Unlike static apps or pre-recorded workout video, every workout feels like it was just tailored for you. So think about this. Today's options are either, out there, but they lack the personalization or come with a high price tag. And that leaves a huge group of people, busy professional, parents, fitness beginners, stuck without guidance that tailor to them. So with personal trainer AI, you start with a quick onboarding survey. You share your goals, preferences, body parts area that you like to focus on, and any health considerations. The AI then generate a workout video, not a generic clip, but a customized session designed around your goal and your lifestyle. From there, it keeps learning. You can give feedbacks, preview changes, and even connect your wearable like Fitbits or Apple Watch. The AI adapts in real time, just like a good trainer would. In terms of market opportunities, the timing couldn't be better. The global fitness app market is already worth over $15 billion and is growing at 20% every year. People want more home fitness, especially post-COVID. They want personalizations, and they are embracing AI-driven house tools. On top of that, wearables are exploding. Think about Apple Watch, Aura Ring, Fitbit, and we're building right into the ecosystems. So our primary audience is anyone who wants personal training without the cost of human trainer, whether that's beginner or trying to start, or an even enthusiast like looking to kind of level up their game. And then there is a secondary audience, professional trainers. They can use a platform to scale their expertise, turning one-to-one coaching into one-to-many experience. In terms of core features that we're looking at to differentiate ourselves, number one is a workout aren't static. They are personalized and adapt in real time. A user can choose the look and style of their trainer persona, even down to the voice, outfit, or coaching style. The coach-like presence keep people motivated and accountable instead of leaving them on their run. So imagine while you're doing the exercise, your trainer tell you, hey, Nancy, let's keep up the speed. Let's keep on going. So this, and it also integrate with wearables to make it smarter with every session. So this isn't just another app, it's a personalized fitness journey that evolved with you. In terms of monetizations, we'll start with a premium model, free basic workout to get people engaged. For deeper personalization, such as nutrition add-ons, advanced analytics, we'll offer subscription tiers between the range of 10 to 30 a month. And down the line, we're looking for partnership with a celebrity trainer, gyms, wellness brand, and wearable companies to expand our reach. So with that, I'll just end with our vision is very simple: to become the world's most personalized digital fitness trainer by blending AI, data, and human-like coaching while making fitness more accessible, engaging, and effective for everyone. So with personal trainer AI, we're not just giving people another workout app, we're giving them a smarter, more human, and way to stay engaged and achieve their lasting result. So that's the end of my first idea. I'm going to move forward to the second idea. Okay, so let me start this idea with a bit of a personal story. Okay. So imagine you spending a $3,000 on a designer bag, only to discover that it's fake. So unfortunately, that it happens every single day. It happened to me, even when I bought from publicly traded company and I have bought a fake item from them. So I pay the price and I don't want you to. So counterfeit goods are a 500 billion global problem, and they erode trust in the resale marketplace, peer-to-peer transactions, and even retailer like the one that I bought from. At the same time, buyers and sellers struggle. Professional authentication is expensive, they're slow, and they're often inaccessible. And that's where Authenticator AI comes in. So high level, the problem is like consumer like you and I, we lack the expertise to tell real from fake. They are forced to trust grainy photos, vague seller descriptions, or pay for human authentications that can take days and cost hundreds. Meanwhile, marketplace and resellers are overwhelmed. They need scalable, costly, effective ways to authenticate thousands of items at once, like handbags, sneakers, and valuable collectibles. Today's solutions don't meet the demand. So that's where Authenticator AI makes the authentication instant, accessible, and affordable. And high level, this is how it works. So a user upload photos or videos of a valuable item, and our platform will guide them to take the high quality photos at the right angle and lighting. Second, our AI analyzing the visuals and delivers a confidence score from 0% to 100% on authentications, and provides a condition report, not just good or bad, but details like minor scratch on hardware or heavy wear on corners, and produce a unique digital certification with QR code for resale or traceability. This turns what was once a costly, difficult, and slow process into something instant, transparent, and scalable. Okay, so the marketplace, though the timing couldn't be better. The global luxury resale market is projected to exceed 75 billion by 2030, and counterfeit goods already cost the global economy over 500 billion a year. Marketplaces like RealReal, eBay, Etsy face mounting pressure to guarantee trust at scale. Our solution help them to do exactly that, while also empowering everyday buyers like you and I, as well as the sellers. The target audience are they're kind of like triple layers there. So including buyers who want peace of mind before purchasing, seller who need proof of authentications to boost buyer confidence, marketplace who must authenticate inventory in bulk, and even professional authenticators who can use our tools as a secondary AI based opinion. In terms of core values, we'll start with a smart capturing guide, ensuring high quality photos and videos.
CC overtime, we gotta stop.
Okay.
Sorry, we gotta stop. Okay, so my question is for fake bags. Okay, like what technology? Image recognition?
Yes.
Or scan the QR code?
So sorry, go ahead.
Can image recognition really detect the real Gucci bag or fake Gucci bag today?
Yes and no. So there are like level of detail that we need from the consumer when they upload the photo. So the quality of the photo is like I guess a key in terms of determinations. There are additional layer of like photos that we need from the consumer when they upload it. So this has been done before. So we do have competition in the market.
Do you have proof this can be done?
Yes,
Take a picture, you can tell real bag, fake bag?
There is a company already in place since I think early 2020-ish. The only thing that we kind of like, I think there are different things that we can differentiate ourselves from them is that they do require proprietary like a device to take photos. So definitely their level of quality in photos will guarantee a higher success rate in terms of accuracy. Because of that, there's also, barriers for customers to access that tool.
Okay, so Jenna, question.
For your second idea, the authenticator AI, you said that the users will be able to click a picture of the item from a definite angle and with appropriate lighting, as you mentioned. But I was thinking from a normal user's perspective who are not very familiar with the appropriate angles and what if it causes errors and that might lead to frustrations or, having no trust on the app. What are your solutions for that?
Yeah, I think needs to be like a very instant guidance in terms of taking proper proper photos, or even like pre-recorded videos in terms of guiding them through the whole process. I think that has a UI UX experience in terms of how we can engage and provide real-time feedback with the customers.
Okay,
Okay.
we are over time. I personally don't think it's feasible based on devices and other stuff. Okay, so now next question. The earlier idea, which is personal trainer, I think straightforward. The only thing is I'm not sure how effective it is, because the reason personal trainer, they can take a look how you do it, right? Not just, hey, you do this and this and this, but without people, the feedback loop is a more one-sided. Tell you, hey, you need to do 5 push-ups, 5 this, and then you do it. And I did it. How effective it is without people taking a look at how you do push-up and is right or wrong. That's something I don't know. Okay, you need to think more and put comment in the Discord channel to defend your idea before Kelly. Now let's next one. Let's keep going. Keep going. We're very over time. Now, do you have another idea, or you're fine with the prior one?
Here, this I gather from actually my background in marketing and also something I did before, like affiliate marketing, and also I just went to a tech conference and I see a lot of small business struggle with this. So it's called Convert.io. It's an AI funnel optimizers. So the problem is that marketing agencies struggling to scale because they waste on like hours on manual copy testing. And then small businesses burn through their budgets and they take a lot of time focusing on marketing instead of actual business, and they also cannot afford like 2,000 a month marketing agency. So the target market are the digital marketing agency that manage multiple client account, seeking to scale optimizations, and small business owners who want to fine-tune their ad. Also marketing, e-commerce, and consultant. So the market opportunities is a 1.1 trillion digital ad, and then $20 billion in AI in marketing markets. So pretty much with this AI funnel optimizers, the MVP will have an AI creative lab where it auto-generate ad copy, image, and video snippet that tailor to your niche in the product. Have an autonomous testing running 24/7, running multiple ad variations, A/B testing, and then also a landing page optimizers, playing with your call to action variations and see which one best converting. So the competitors are the ad copy generators, but they do not have any testing or optimization loop integrations. Landing page are manual, and creative testing too that does not have AI generate, and DIY AI ad that focus on the creative but also optimizations and results. So they just AI technology stack and data set we can use to build the Convert.io. So all these are for pre-trained language model for copywriting, but also Facebook ad and Google ad library for what convert best. Creative generation model for images like DAO East, stable diffusion runway. And also when the app roll out, we can also collect proprietary agency data and hopefully with like early small business with like 6 to 12 months, we can have our a data set, for example, like fitness ad with emoji, have like high goal conversions with the Gen Z target market vs like finance ad that have emoji on it, things like that. So there are some features for the marketing agency that they can have like client dashboard, with reportings and also AI-driven performance comparison on what is the best action to take for their marketing campaign. And then for the small businesses, it also done for you ad copy and landing page template, and then automate campaign setup and management, and then also suggestion on how you can best. And this how it would look like you can create your ad based on here, and it would like generate an app copy for you. And then it will collect your previous data to see how it best performing. So it will tell you here like some AI suggestion on what you can do, and you can just start test manual automatically. So I think this is very profitable because I already like after the KITE conference, I networking with a lot of like small businesses, and a lot of them were talking about like how they can how they make a lot of money from marketing, but they all do it manually. Like they have like hundreds of pages just from ad, how like they minor tweak testing, and they all done it manually. And then I have small businesses that they don't even know where to start, and they said they literally, and I send them like this page right here just to test. Like they're like, oh, I would like totally try it because as a small business, just like you just want to try anything that can be done for marketing. So that is the idea for this one.
Okay, so quick comment on this one. The running A/B testing idea for ads, no problem. But the integration of doing this on Google Ads, Facebook Ads, all those things is difficult and different because I feel like that's Google should be doing. All the Google Ads, Meta Ads, they should build in, help you to run A/B testing. All they need is help AI to give you additional suggestions, what is better, AI generate suggestions, right? So if you come from outside, you say, hey, if you have different ads, we'll give you suggestions, and you integrate into Google Ads by yourself. It's felt like this kind of simple feature can just be done by Google today to give them some AI suggested ads, right? So that is more about who potentially can duplicate your idea quickly. But using AI to generate A/B testing idea, that can be done, that's for sure.
Yeah, but right now, like I look for it and they don't really have like any like AI generated. Like yes, they have like copywriting and things like that, but everything you have to like manually mix and match like AI generation for like the images for the ad and then the copywriting. So you have to manually go to every different website and then copy and paste and do everything manually, creating a landing page or an ad. So
okay.
And
For
then
anyone
I think
else,
yeah.
30 seconds left. Anyone else have any questions? You guys need to decide if you're going to join her team or not. Okay, something you guys need to think about. Cool. And no questions? All right, so next one, Sarah, I believe Sarah. Sarah, let's go. After Sarah is Sarah.
Okay, let me share my screen. All right, so the one thing that all parents want is the best for their children. There are so many things to help plan and prepare them for, and BrightPath is here to help parents in their children's academic K-12 journey. So BrightPath is an AI-powered school discovery and comparison platform. So while there are elements of this concept today, there isn't really an all-in-one product, AI product that brings everything together in this way. So parents face an overwhelming, fragmented process when choosing schools and struggle to discover and compare schools in their area. For example, public versus private, charter versus Montessori or faith-based or forest schools or any other type of alternative school. So information is often scattered across government websites, forums, word of mouth, or even marketing brochures. And current platforms like Great Schools, US News, Niche, and even school district websites are either limited to public schools or overly test score focused or lack any personalization, or holistic comparison. So the solution is the AI-powered school discovery and comparison app where parents can input their preferences like budget, values, commute distance, extracurriculars, special needs support, get personalized recommendations ranked by a fit. So it'd be like a match score. They'd be able to compare the schools side by side by things like academics, class size, after school programs. They'd also be able to ask questions in natural language, like, for example, like which Montessori schools are within 15 miles of me that have extended daycare hours. And there would also be trust and transparency. So the AI would summarize parent reviews, safety reports, accreditations, as well as inspection results. So the target audience would be parents of K through 12 children, planning school transitions, relocations, or looking for special programs. Also schools and districts, so seeking visibility, parent engagement, also looking for enrollment growth, as well as real estate partners who are connecting families with home buying decisions for deciding where to move. Because for 78% of families, they look at their schools when deciding on where to move their family. So I'll skip these in the interest of time, but it is a massive and underserved market, and there would be multiple revenue streams. So the existing school search market is often fragmented, relying on outdated data or limited search filters, while many platforms offer only partial coverage and lack any sort of AI-driven personalization, leaving families to piece all this information together themselves. So like I shared earlier, like Great Schools and Niche and even US News, very limited AI, and the UIs are also very not user-friendly. You'd have to, let's say if you do search their filters and 10 schools come up, you have to look at each school individually. There's no way to compare them. So for the tech stack, there'd be data aggregation, LLMs, a recommendation engine, as well as mapping APIs, as well as a trust layer. And the data aggregation would be coming from government or Department of Education APIs, accreditation bodies, or even review sites. For LLMs, not sure how detailed I have to go into, but I was thinking of either ChatGPT or Claude. For the mapping APIs, I was thinking Google Maps API. Okay.
Sarah, pretty good. I included the Q&A time. We're a little bit over time.
Oh, okay.
Anyone have any questions? I think this one is very legit use cases, and there's no real competition based on my research apparent. So where do you get those schools data? At least for my school, it's not publicly available. They email us regarding the schedule, after school, all those. Where do you find the data? I think the application is very straightforward, but finding data would be very manual. So how would you, did you look up? Is it available?
Oh, yes. And sorry, I just want to make sure, am I sharing the right screen? I was like, is there even, I'm looking, I have multiple screens. Yes, so the data I got was from several different market websites, different education websites, as well as some statistical education research agencies. And
are you saying that it's available? You did some research.
right, yeah, it was readily available. There's actually quite a few directory databases that I'd be able to pull from as well.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Perfect. Anyone have any questions? If not, this no, this is actually this is very straightforward idea with available data can be done fast and with no real competition. So far as a parents, when I do research, maybe there is competition. Cool.
I'll stop share. All right, thank you.
Great job. Next team. Next team, let's go is Sarav. Are you here? Hello, Sarav. Hello, let's go. Sarav. No. Okay. I think he jumped. Who is after Sarav? Hey guys, look at the sheet yourself. Sarah did, Sarav, Tanisha did already. Srini, I hear. Srini, I hear. You're here. I saw you. Srini, let's go.
Yeah, I'm here. But I need like 5 minutes.
Okay. Who's after Srini? Shirley? Shirley, are you here? No? Hey, we have 40 people here. Where's everybody else? The presenter is not here. After Shirley survived again, he's not here. Yash?
Yeah,
Not here?
yeah, well, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, cool.
But like,
Let's
okay.
go. 4 minutes.
Oh, did you start the timer already? No, just give me a minute. I'm just like trying to copy my pitch into Notion.
Copy paste, including your total time. Okay, you guys need to be prepared.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this is going to be the best pitch or not.
Cynthia, you're next. Okay, get ready. Get all your copy paste, everything you need to do. Okay, ready.
I don't have a PPT as such, but
Okay,
just
whatever you want to share.
can you guys see my screen?
No. It's loading. Yeah, it's coming. Let's go.
Okay. My idea is just basically about clinical trial and conference intelligence platform. The problem that we are running into right now, we've got ctg.gov. That's the database where you normally go and identify the trials that you want to be associated with. But right now, the search bar in itself is just associated keyword matching, and it's not powered by semantic parameters. And what we actually running into is patients and caregivers can't find trials they qualify for. The listings are fully of jargons and keyword filters. Doctors and researchers don't have time manually to dig through registries or chase conference results. And pharma teams are spending millions of dollars in terms of identifying medical conferences and how to navigate or market them in terms of attracting more stakeholders or customers. Solution that we are looking towards is kind of improving the search parameter on the clinical trial graphs so that patients and providers can identify the trials well enough. And probably we would want to interlink the medical conferences with the clinical trials based on therapeutic areas or disease names in terms of the state of interest, so that the patient or the provider has a lead on activity if they want to recruit patients or if they want to attend any kind of medical conferences, or they want to get in touch with any of the stakeholders, the investigators, or anyone who's associated with any kind of clinical trials. So it's like kind of a one-stop shop for both clinical trials as well as getting access to medical affairs. Skipping to competitive edge, there are a couple of other businesses that are doing that, Trial X, Massive Bio, and MonoCL, but all of them have different facets that they're focusing on. They're focusing on either on trial matching or maybe like working on the parts of, I would say, medical conferences. And again, it's fragmented and we need to try to get them into one stop shop altogether. Uh, in terms of tech stack, we would need LLM powered scraping agents. We would need graph knowledge database, probably certain, I would say, workflows which aid in semantic and vector search, and probably a recommendation engine that empowers the whole database in terms of giving out the right results to the stakeholders. Yep. I could go into more, but I think this is good enough. That's my pitch. That's a problem that we're trying to solve for. It's basically ease of access in terms of identifying clinical trials.
Currency question.
So Yash, what is the monetization for this? Like, it's a better search, and once the doctors or the patients find it, how are they going to use it, and what's the monetization pathway for this?
So monetization pathway, I think monetization pathway for something like this is always going to be from sponsors, in terms of like who's sponsoring the clinical trial or a big pharma that wants to gather more data. So they are the ones who are going to actually be putting in money for it. And I would say in terms of the outcomes is the data and the that they get is about, okay, we've got an investigator who seem to be interested in marketing for this particular clinical trial or this kind of data. And that could be one-stop shop where all the patients could be redirected to get more knowledge and information. So that's the uh, process flow that I'm trying to fix. And of course, there would be various other brand teams that would be ready to sponsor. But again, for now, I haven't thought about the monetization fact for it. I'm just trying to fix the broken flow. Sorry, I don't know if I answered Kanti your question like to a whole extent, but there are like multiple payers that are available in the market that could pay for this, but I don't have a concrete answer right now. Normally, one word answer would be medical affairs team would normally would need a tool like this to get access to the data.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I understand you're figuring it out, discovering it. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Scope is big. You need to prioritize. I think there's like lots of things, clinical trial, where do you get data, a lots of detailed planning, and then prioritize. The scope itself sounds like a 10 people team needs to do. Very big. I want to de-scope, focus on something small that can be done.
Okay.
The scope is really big. And I really find that they have a lot of clinical trial data. There's a lot of information that needs to be filtered out. Okay. So we're also up time. Use total 6 minutes. Cynthia, your last one.
Hi everyone, is it my turn now?
Yeah, your last
Let me
one.
share my screen. So hi everyone. So today I want to present an idea that is something that I wanted for myself as a creator, but that does not exist in the market. So which is an AI video editor. And for myself as a creator, every minute of content that I put up, I at least spend 1 hour for every minute of content that I edit. So it's like very redundant and it's very time consuming. And current assisting to the one that I use is CapCut, and it doesn't really have all these like automation that will allow me to just upload all my footage and it would just generate the type of video or like the content that I want. And for some like very established creator, I know they outsource their production, and for a 10-minute video, it will cost about 200 to 300 to produce, which is sometimes for smaller creator, it could be expensive. And this is one of the existing pain point that's for myself as a creator. And for target audience, it will also be someone like creator like myself, especially for YouTube and TikTok. And I'm thinking for early adopter will be to the consumer side, which is to see, and it would be for educational content, lifestyle content such as vlog and podcaster, because there are so many different type of content. It is very hard to really build a product that everyone can use. So I'm thinking the early adopter will be for educational content because those are the ones that have a lot of B-rolls. And also for lifestyle content like vlogger, they can just use prompts and also templates to build up their contents. And if the product becomes very mature and established, it can also expand to the business side that include professional editors, agency, and digital marketers. So the creator economy is a booming market sector. So it's expected to grow at a 39% annual compounded growth rate. And I've also looked up the search volume for AI video editor and AI video maker. And this is the search volume, global search volume in the past year, and it has grown up by at least like 5,000% in the past year. So it is for sure growing. And for YouTube in particular, because I'm a YouTuber, there are 500 hours of video being uploaded every minute in recent years. So everyone now try to express themselves through content. So I'm for sure there is a huge room to growth. So in terms of product idea that I'm thinking, so it would be great to have a product that is allow me to upload all my raw footage, and then with a few prompts that will turn into a professional quality content that in the way that I want it, and such that will be guided by natural language model for a command such as if I want an educational content, a video that would be more like an AliAdopt style content, and that would allow me to do so. And it has also built-in functions such as color correction, pacing, and cutting out silences and transitions. And all this will be more for long-form content instead of short-form content. And existing product in the market are more for short-form content. And because I do see there's a lot of like barriers to build such products. So in a very ideal case, I think the MVP would look like upload a raw footage, and then you have a prompt, and then the AI will generate a very polished video clip with caption, transition, and then the style that you wanted. And I think the app might also have a lot of template of like famous creators or like even movie director that you can just like follow their editing style and then like produce a content that's like very similar to the style. But one of the major challenges that I would actually foresee for this product is it would take a lot of like data to do machine learning from existing content that's available on YouTube and on TikTok and maybe on like existing movies or like drama. But they are all copyrighted content. So I'm not sure if we can just like scrape those content, which I think from the YouTube perspective, it's not allowed because YouTube has this terms of service that we are not allowed to download to scrape and restrict the use of how these data can be used to learn AI. I do find some open source information, but these might not be as great in terms of training. So that would be one of the challenges that I do foresee. And that's the idea that I have.
Anyone have any questions? Okay, what's your YouTube channel? Can you put link in the chat so everybody like, comment, subscribe?
Sure.
Now, another important question. Have you checked out, can this be done? Looks really hard to do.
It is really hard to do.
It's really hard to do, I feel like. Have you checked out existing resources showing that this is possible? I think the technical challenges is way too high right now.
I think it does require a lot of like machine learning into existing videos. So if it's not for commercial purpose, if it's just for my own personal use, I can just scrape all these like YouTube video, like YouTuber that I like, and then just like machine learn from their style, and then so that I can create a template for that. But it's for commercial use that you will actually allow to ask all those creators for permission to actually use their content to train your AI.
I think that's the technical challenge of your project. Anyone have any other questions?
Dr. Nancy, can I present now?
Oh yeah, Srini, go ahead. The
Yeah,
last
thank
one,
you.
waiting for you. Let's go.
All right, share this.
Just 1 minute.
Let me stop sharing.
Okay, let's go.
All right, can you see my screen?
It's loading.
Yeah, can you see the screen?
No, it's
Am I
still
sharing?
loading. Oh, it's
Reloading.
coming. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. So I'm introducing stock sentiment analysis, AI-powered solution. It's called Ticker Pulse. It monitors real-time financial news and social media to detect sentiment shifts for a user's stock portfolio. It automatically sends alerts and provides concise, information, empowering traders to make confident decisions. The market challenge is like there is a we need to manage. There is a need to manage massive unstructured data, which should be quantized. It's all qualitative, but it's not quantized, and we need to for stock sentiment. This. Story like you need to react quickly in the stock in the market, react quickly to time sensitive market moves to gain advantage. And also you need to another challenge is there is emotional biases in trading decisions. You need to mitigate that. And those are the main problem points. And the target users are active retail traders, are tech-savvy individuals who are serious, investors. They use social media for financial insights. The needs are they require efficient, actionable alerts. The disadvantage is what's established institutions, they don't have much insights or information. And the second target segment is professional investors, analysts and portfolio managers at hedge funds, mutual funds. They manage large capital with quantitative research, but they require early warning systems and better integration of unstructured data and scalable tools. And the solution is the two-agent architecture. The observer agent, it monitors the data, and analyst agent, it gets the, whenever it is triggered by the main agent, whenever there is any significant sentiment deviation, the analyst agent performs deep analysis to give the alerts and required, insights for the user. And this architecture, it's not just a static dashboard. It transforms into a proactive and autonomous partner that supports traders with real-time insights. And key features are there is a watch list, like it manages up to 20 tickers. Like the users will have the option to have their tickers up to 20, and they receive automated real-time push notifications whenever there is any change in the market, significant change in the sentiment with respect to that profile. And also, along with the alert, they will get the sentimental score and access detailed event pages or the reason behind the sentiment score. And this project utilizes a minimalistic interface, and it's focused on alerts and insights. And value proposition, it enables real-time market monitoring, deliver actionable alerts, provide contextual data-backed insights, and it implements an early warning system for risk mitigation so that alert users to negative trends early, enabling faster, less emotional decisions, and enhance risk management through sentiment trend analysis. And business model is implementing subscription-based monetization, target serious traders and investors seeking a competitive edge through a reliable subscription. And technology, it leverages advanced LLMs, and it deploys scalable two-agent architecture, which can be scaled in the future for continuous product evolution. And also it tracks user adoption rates, alert frequency per user, and collect qualitative feedback to access insights and develop the product accordingly. And competitive landscape, there are established segments, key players are mentioned here, and they have extensive data archives, but the weaknesses are mentioned here, like high cost, complex, not suited for fast-paced individual traders. And retail trading, there is a B2C key players. There are strengths, like they provide basic sentiment indicators, but they are often noisy and unreliable, emotionally biased. And that's where, like here, ticker pulse advantage, I gave the, it is affordable and it's a data-based rational, and it's financially trained, integrated, autonomous, contextual analysis product. And market opportunity, it grows to $190 billion by 2030, and there is 30% year over year. And
we're overtime. We're very overtime. You
okay, I'm done
already. Yeah.
Right.
Quick question. Rodney, question.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you're envisioning this as an integration with other applications that work in the stock market, or is this completely different and you would have to use this as a separate product?
It is a complete AI-powered platform. It's not integrated. It's an AI-based agentic AI application. It's a web-based application where you have the alerts and your preferences. Based on that, you will get your alerts and the data insights
Okay.
for your user stock portfolio, whatever portfolio you want to track.
So my challenge is, will trader actually use it? You're doing for trader and I say, hey, sell Amazon stock. Are you going to sell it? So I think the user side of things, we need to understand. And AI prediction analysis, I see no problem, can be done. But do people trust AI decision to say sell Amazon stock today? That's an example, which I don't know. Do you have another idea?
Okay.
Srini?
No, only this.
On this one. Okay, cool. That's my concern. I want you to, Srini, have you talked to traders? Or I want to collect information. I want to collect more information. I think that's the part I think can be done, no problem. It's the part that what user actually wanted, user and trusted. Okay, Jason, go ahead.
Yeah, I come from the invest space and product, and there are a lot of regulations around recommendations, and then a lot of the market data is very expensive to integrate with. So that's just something you want to explore.
Okay, fine. All right, thank you.
Okay, we finished all the pitch today. Schwab is not here, but we're not going to wait for him. It's already very over time. So here's what I'm going to do. Some of you guys, I told you my thought process and several concerns. If you have any supporting information, make sure to put in the Discord channel so that I can review it tomorrow and make some decisions, kill some ideas. I also noticed that some of you guys have B2B ideas. I want those B2B people
Can I get a next
to team up. Yeah. Karines, go ahead. What do you have? No? No. Okay. Cool. So basically, those B2B people, I want you to team up. They'll tell you very interesting B2B, but not all B2B ideas will be safe. If your B2B idea get failed, I want the B2B people to team up because you have special interest in that domain. Other ideas, I can provide all the additional information asked for, so that I can make decision, kill some ideas. More than half of the ideas will be killed. Okay, no hard feelings. We just can bring the best one. If your idea get killed, you're going to join other people's team. So right now you can cast your vote regarding what other people's ideas you're interested. Okay, so you need to put your name there, and if people interested in your idea or not also matters. Okay, if okay, this idea sounds good, no people put the name saying that I'm interested. If the idea is not killed, okay, that's your name. The purpose of the name means if the idea is not killed, I'm interested. If nobody's interested, auto kill. Okay, this depends on your presentation skill. Very important. That's what I got on my end. Julian, question. Julian and Sahel. Sahel, did you present or you were late?
Sorry, I did not present. I'm having technical difficulties, but I would like to present if that's possible.
Okay, yeah, 4 minutes. Let's go.
Okay. Let me see if hopefully you see my screen. Okay. You see my?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Oh, that's not. Okay, so hi everyone, Sahal. I'm putting together a founding team for something hopefully simple but good. It's called the revenue recovery engine. So Shopify, you all know it, right? It's this massive e-commerce platform. Well, here's the thing: merchants don't need more dashboard there; they need to know what to do. And that's the problem. Like they have so much analytics, so much data, so many charts, and they don't know what to do with it. And that's why we're building something different. Think of it as the first version of an actually smart assistant that tells you what to fix and how to fix it. We're not just going to show merchants, hopefully, like reports. We want to show them exactly what to do to grow their revenue. Let me paint you a picture of what a merchant like Cynthia deals with every day. She's swamped with customer feedback. She has no time to process. She only notices when it's too late, like when returns spike for a product, and then what? She spends hours of unpaid detective work digging through reviews and support tickets, and after that, she's still like guessing at solutions and hoping for the best. It's this huge gap between seeing a problem and knowing what to do about it, and that gap, that's where her revenue disappears. So, but you'd be asking, like, what about the tons of review tools out there, testing tools out there? They claim they have AI, whatever. The reality is nobody is connecting these things. Cynthia has all these expensive tools that don't talk to each other, and so we want to connect all of these tools finally. So picture this. Our engine reads through all of Cynthia's products reviews, compares them to their live product descriptions, and instantly it finds those expensive discrepancies, like an Excel size that's more like a large, which are causing a lot of returns and killing sales. Now, here's what makes us different. We don't just say change this now. Instead, we package everything as a proper A/B test hypothesis. So. Something like
you're showing the same slides the whole time. Is it intentional?
Oh, really? No. I've been yeah, that's the problem. Okay.
Okay, now it's
no, it's not intentional. That's the slide actually. Do you see it? The revenue recovery engine solution? Okay, good. Sorry about that. So anyways, we package everything as a proper A/B test hypothesis. So basically, we give the merchant this: hey, your customers keep complaining about sizing. Test adding this specific size chart to your description. Monitor your return rate and conversion rate. Based on similar fixes, you could recover about $2,000 a month. So from us, the merchant gets everything they need: the problem, the evidence straight from their customers, like quotes from their customers, a testable fix with the metrics to track, and a dollar estimate of what's at stake. They can test it, prove it, and roll it out with confidence. So really quick, all right. What you're needing is 3 key partners: one co-PM who gets merchants, someone who is excited to talk to them, recruit them, be their like representative. The other would be like a Scrum Master. Go ahead.
Time. We don't need to do the recruiting. It's very straightforward. We're gonna who we need. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I think yeah, you got it.
Is it mainly for merchants, online, and brick and mortar businesses, or everybody?
No, just online e-commerce. That's it.
Okay. Last cohort, they have something very similar. It's a third place for last cohort. They're also doing A/B testing.
Yes.
For very similar, slightly different type of customer segmentation, but extremely similar.
Yeah, I agree. I actually was part of that cohort, and we just disagreed on which niche to focus on, because I think their niche was too broad, and I'm not sure if, to be honest, I didn't keep up with them, and I'm not sure about their product and its quality. But this is a very, very specific niche, and it's a very, very small a problem with like very direct line between making money and the problem and the solution in terms of making money and building getting revenue.
So similar tech stacks, but niche down.
Yes, to a degree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This sounds very similar. So we shall see. We shall see. Depends on how other people pitch. But this one, given it's proven last cohort, can especially third place, that can be done. So technically, I believe this can be done because someone had done that before. Just like you're just niche down to something similar but different type of customer segmentation. So this no risk to implement this product. Now I just need to see what other people are pitching. Do we do something similar with no risk, or do we do something more fun? This is something anything. But I also see if anybody is interested in doing your project as well. So many things to consider. I'm sorry, my power is cut off today, so I'm in a cafe today. So a little bit loud, and that's all we got today. Good job presenting, everybody, and make sure to put all your supporting material in Discord channel. I do final review. Anybody miss anybody's presentation, feel free to go back. And if anybody, oh, by the way, I encourage everyone to link your presentation deck or Google Doc anything to the sheet that where you have the team number put there, because people may want to review instead of watching the replay. Okay, so Julian, last question before we go.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask how the final decision about the team that we join is made.
You are, once I tell some ideas, and team lead is going to interview or do a group huddle with anybody who's interested. So you guys need to decide. So right now it's a PM plus a designer join your team. Developer we're gonna assign to your team. So worry less about developer. Now just yourself, and you see if you like working with each other.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So your PM, you feel so people relationship. I don't think you guys need my help. All right. If no questions, I'll tell you my answers. Within 24 hours, everybody can start thinking. Make sure you put naming other ideas. Nobody put a name under your idea, get killed automatically. Means you don't have the lead authority capabilities. You are not interested. Okay, cool. All right. Talk soon. Today. Bye.